let's talk about the brand new The Fantastic Four First Steps. Welcome to the family. Against the vibrant backdrop of this 1960s inspired retro futuristic world, Marvel's first family is forced to balance their roles as heroes with the strength of their family bond while having to defend Earth from this space god Galactus and his herald Silver Surfer. And I got to say, this is a fantastic movie. Like, with this film compared to the other MCU ones, this does take place in an alternate universe. Pretty much like Deadpool and Wolverine, how that takes place in an alternate universe. We see the Fantastic Four in their own universe in this film, and it was one that stood out. But the cast of the Fantastic Four is just fantastic. They were phenomenal. From Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, Invisible Woman, Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, the Human Torch, Ebon Moss-Bachrach as Ben Grimm, the Thing. They just portray their characters perfectly well. You can tell that there was just a lot of care for them. The chemistry between Reed and Sue, Pedro and Vanessa, that was just amazing. The two of them just had amazing, outstanding chemistry with one another. And I got to say, I think they might be the best couple in the MCU now. But there were just great team moments in this, great moments seeing them bond with one another, seeing great family moments, even with them in Franklin when he comes later on in the film. Joseph Quinn was just a standout as Johnny Storm. He was hilarious, a hothead, but a genius at the same time. And Ebon as Ben was just phenomenal. Gave off gentle giant vibes, but seeing him being by the team's side, seeing him be by Reed's side, seeing his friendship with the group, the familyness with the group, I thought that was just amazing. But Pedro Pascal, he gave a powerful performance as Reed Richards. How he portrayed him pretty much being cursed with knowledge. Like he is haunted by his own knowledge, haunted trying to figure stuff out. At the same time, trying to be this hero, trying to be this family man, trying to be a husband, trying to be a father. I thought he perfectly portrayed that. Exactly like how Reed is in the comics. But Vanessa Kirby Sue Storm, she was a standout. This was mostly from her perspective, I would say. But with Vanessa Kirby Sue Storm, her performance in this was amazing. She was fierce. She was an excellent mother. And she felt like Sue Storm ripped right out of the comics. I just loved her performance, and I just loved what they did with the character in this film. We do get Julia Gardner as Sallah Ball, the Silver Surfer, a completely different character from Norrin Radd. And I thought that Julia Gardner, she did a great job as her character. There was just a lot of emotional weight with her character. I think she carried that pretty well. A bit of a mystery with her character. And she had great dynamics with Johnny. But with the big bad, we get Galactus, voiced by Ralph Ineson, will portray too. We finally get a accurate Galactus that isn't a cloud, and it was amazing. I have to say the CGI on him looked good for the most part. And it was just super cool to get Galactus on the big screen. Seeing him wanting to eat the Earth, wanting to take their child, as there was a mystery with the character. But it was just amazing to see him in live action in this. And with how this film is in general, I liked how we didn't really get an origin story for the characters. It jumps right into this universe, and they've been the Fantastic Four for about 4 years at the time this film starts. And I think that was a really good idea. We get to spend time with these characters throughout the film, seeing the family moments, the bonding moments, the bickering moments, and that was great to see, some of the best parts. It is lighthearted, and it just does have its fun moments. We do see a bit of a cosmic side to this, and that was awesome. And we do get Herbie, who is voiced by Matthew Wood, who voiced the droids and General Grievous in Star Wars. And I thought Herbie was like a great fun addition to this. Like with this film, it doesn't shy away from respecting the comics. There's just a lot of nods to the comics, a lot of nods to the creators, Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, the two legends. And with how this futuristic world looked, it just looked amazing. I do believe that the film did a great job showing off the powers, showing off other abilities that they have that we didn't see in past films. And with this film being a Fantastic Vision IMAX, it was great to see, especially when Galactus showed up on screen. The score in this being composed by Michael Giacchino. He composed a lot of the past Marvel films. He directed Werewolf by Night, and he does an amazing job composing this film. He nails it once again. He is one of the best composers out there. I gotta say, a few minor flaws with this is that I just wish there was more. I do feel like that this film could have benefited from being maybe like 20 minutes longer. But at the same time, with what we got, with what it teases, from certain villains, from Mole Man, just showing off this universe. I thought it did that pretty well. But I do think it could have been 20 minutes longer. But besides all that, the Fantastic Four First Steps, it's just a fantastic film. It is great to see a really good Fantastic Four film, finally. And you can just tell that Marvel Studios took a lot of care with this film. The director, Matt Shakman, took a lot of care with this film. And with that post-credits scene, I can't wait to see what happens next. I hope we get more Fantastic Four films. I want to see more of Marvel's first family. And as a comic book fan, I would love to see Spider-Man team up with them, She-Hulk team up with them, Wolverine. I just can't wait to see what happens next. There are just a lot of possibilities that could happen. We will just have to wait and see what happens with Doomsday, Secret Wars, and after that. Overall, Fantastic Four First Steps, it is a fantastic Marvel movie. From it having a great cast, amazing performances, great action, great superhero moments, and seeing this family bond with one another, that was just amazing. But have you seen Fantastic Four First Steps? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below and follow me for more.